sleeves up for this one.
Yo.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Y'all can't get rid of us, even if you try.
Oh, there is no getting rid of us. We here to stay.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Young and Ignant podcast. This is episode 18. It's episode 18, man. I don't even know.
You get to like 100, 200, 300.
Man, by the time we do that, we're gonna have to break off in seasons, damn near.
Man, what?
I don't even know how many seasons we're having for this one. We're already at 18.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when they be like,
that's
are we past the season?
right there?
It depends though. Like, you know how movies and TV shows do like 20, 25. Netflix ones do like 10, 15. So I don't know. It's all how we wanted, how we decided. And then even though we took a break through the holiday season, we didn't take like no massive break like how shows and stuff do. So I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's just for us to decide later on, but that's not the case at hand. Now, earlier we were talking about adulting before we even started this dang show.
Tired of adulting.
And this is funny. So I'm pretty sure as kids, we've all had some kind of stuffed animal, right? Like some stuffed animal, whether it's an actual animal or a cartoon character or a cartoon character. Blue from Blue's Clues. So a cartoon character from a show. Keely, Aminah, did y'all have one? I'm pretty sure y'all did. Y'all females. I had a whole bed full.
I'm still that person.
Okay. Keely, what about you?
You said I still got stuffed animals. What you mean?
Real bad.
I mean, I didn't got shit from Build-A-Bear, but
okay, so that counts. So a stuffed animal, basically, just stuffed anything.
Yep.
So, did y'all ever like talk to them?
Yeah, growing up.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up.
Yeah, because I was the only child for like 9 years. So
yeah, okay, I'm glad you said that because adults are still doing that as of right now, but virtually. Because whoever's running this account, there's an Elmo Twitter account, and a few days ago, he asked, just checking in, how's everybody doing? And the replies are something else, y'all. When I say relatable shit, I mean relatable.
Welcome
shit.
to 2024.
So this right here. This is Elmo's tweet. Elmo is just checking in. How is everybody doing? Look at the replies. Elmo, we are tired. And here goes this one from Contrarian Guild. Every morning, I cannot wait to go back to sleep. Every Monday, I cannot wait for Friday to come. Every single day and every single week for life. What's another one? Among Us said suffering. Somebody said, where do we begin? Or, I'm at my lowest. Thanks for asking. Here's this one from Dave McName, whatever. Wife left me. Daughters don't respect me. My job is a joke. Any more questions, Elmo? Jesus, man. The world is burning around us, Elmo.
Yeah, I'm the Elmo in the flames.
Hold on. That's just the replies. Let's look at the quotes real quick.
They own it.
They are on it. Shit fucked up right now, E. Oh, Elmo, where do I begin with the gift from the office?
I hate when people lie.
When did Elmo come out? Like in the 80s?
Way before our time. I don't know.
Way before our time.
Here go the pot gift. Not gonna lie. I'm tired, Elmo. A lot's going on, little red.
See, this is his older babies telling him.
I want to talk.
Being an adult
is. That's what I want to talk. I want to talk to Barney.
You want to talk to Barney?
Mm-hmm. Either Barney or the Dragon Tail.
Fuck that! I love you, you love me shit.
Either I'm talking to Barney or the Dragon Tail. You give me one.
Dragon Tails.
I didn't even know that he had posted that. I've just been seeing the video of him getting beat up by Larry David.
I never saw that one.
Who got beat up?
They posting that like he was literally slapping him on live television. Larry David was slapping Elmo. He was punching him.
That is wild.
I just want to know all this stuff they got going on talking about Barney. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, what's going on with Elmo? He is getting pieced up out here on TV.
I don't know. The last Elmo I saw was somebody like on TikTok or whatever, just doing like little jokes with them and stuff like that. So I don't know.
They said Barney was on Bill Cosby time.
Hey, look, who knows? Of other news, this one has broken out recently. Universal Music Group removes all of their artist catalogs from TikTok.
I feel like that's real stupid, and a lot of them was getting multiple streams
seen that.
and
What's
getting
wrong? What's
rewards
going
and
on with
shit from
TikTok?
that.
Maybe there was a deal that expired and they just never renewed it. We don't really know the details. All we know is that there's not going to be a lot of dancing anymore unless independent artists are out putting out their own shit on there.
Yes.
So you feel like it's
That-
stupid, Keely, but why do you think it's stupid?
I think it's stupid because like TikTok is giving way more exposure to people's music who don't even get don't even
I
get
was say
seen.
they bringing up songs that be old as fuck. Like they give people their money, they do what they gotta do. That shit just get annoying. You hear that shit over and over again. Like it's so annoying.
That kind of sucks though, because I was ready about to go on TikTok and hit the Baltimore strut to that encore song, bro. I was ready to do that, and if that song ain't on there no more, I'm gonna be mad.
What's the that one song everybody doing now?
I don't know what everybody's doing now because it's just a bunch of people doing different shit.
It's the,
So I can't tell.
No, I just can't put my finger on
Are
it.
you talking about the Money Long song?
Yes.
Oh, this joint.
Made for me.
Yeah.
While they've been in the store.
The shit's getting annoying.
With the blue pajamas on.
So the good thing about it is what? It's annoying and it slows down.
Right. Good. That should get on my nerves too.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna have its hit or misses, you know, some songs and some catchy ones. I hope that this will lead. I mean, I don't know if this will lead to anything, but I'm hoping that it'll lead artists like a Coi Leray or Ice Spice to make better damn music, because their songs are nothing but TikTok worthy songs, in my opinion. Now, Coi Leray's last single that came out was kind of dope.
Speaking of Coi Leray,
but the last album, her album that she put out, those were straight songs that are meant for TikTok, in my opinion.
Speaking of Coi Leray, why her dad felt the need to go on social media and let us know that he don't follow her on social media? You shouldn't.
That nigga want to be heard.
Got a figure your daughter is.
That nigga want to be heard. I don't know.
And then he got this goddamn Tubi movie that's going viral everywhere. That I don't watch Tubi movies.
I saw a screenshot of it, but I never watched it. Didn't see no play. I don't think I want to even watch it.
This nigga looks like an idiot.
I don't really.
Then he come out with a rap about Eminem.
And it was trash.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, he's asking for career suicide with that, because Eminem, you don't battle rap Eminem. Eminem will demolish you.
Please don't do that to yourself.
Have you heard of
MGK? Just because he white, like they could just
since
play his
MGK
face.
come for Eminem, it ain't been too pretty.
Well, it ain't been too pretty as far as his rap career goes, but he's been killing it on the rock scene.
We should have left that alone.
He's been killing it on the rock scene.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. These people want to be heard for no reason. Nicki want to be heard. What his name? Benzino want to be heard.
And then he got movies on Tubi while he fake having sex. Like nobody wants to see that.
And then they said the acting wasn't good.
It wasn't. He was trash on fucking Love and Hip Hop. No neck having ass.
Yo, somebody said I don't want to see Benzino get neck with no neck.
Hey yo.
Ridiculous.
That is wild. That is wild.
I can't.
Are y'all tired of seeing Taylor Swift all the time?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's
getting on my nerves.
Hold on.
It doesn't really bother me.
I'm fucking tired of that motherfucker. She ain't got nothing to do with the goddamn football game. Why the hell does she get to be on the goddamn screen about 5 times a game?
Hey man, it's marketing, bro. It's marketing.
Bro, they didn't even put what's her name? Is it Jessica Simpson that was with Tony Romo?
I don't know.
Tony Romo
They go together?
Huh?
I don't think they go together now, but they used to.
Mm.
But when she used to come to the game, she wasn't on the goddamn screen.
They do the same thing.
It's because they see her as like America's like sweetheart, low key. Like,
but she's not. She's not even my sweetheart.
Well, I don't know.
It's the white Beyonce.
I mean, think about it. Save that, because she's the reason why I'm bringing that up. But if you think of Taylor Swift and everything she's accomplished and everything she's done, even though it came out in like what 05, 08 or whatever, 05 to 08 was like her start, bruh. Like in my opinion, she's literally the second coming of like a Madonna. Like look at what she's doing. Look at all the accomplishments and all the awards and accolades that she got on her name right now. She is literally like
any of her songs for real though.
You're tripping because a lot of black people know her songs too.
I do.
I probably know her song and don't know that it's her.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift now, but I used to be a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah, I'm not like a major Swiftie, but there was some songs I was bumping back then.
I know Tay Tay shit. She's gonna be on commercials and all that.
The song, I'm the one that understands you, something like that.
See that I'm the one who understands you.
Yeah, she said that song. Okay.
You belong with me. That's what it's called. You belong with me, bro. It's like because she's one of those icons that was there through childhood, teenage star to the grown woman she is now. So it's like,
how old is she?
She's like early 30s, but she is tall as shit. I know that much.
She was young as shit when she came out then.
Like preteen, early teenage years. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Like you start young, and as you continue on with your success, you grow through the business. Your fans grow with you, and then boom. It's the same with a lot of people. Janet Jackson, boom. Madonna, boom. Beyonce, boom. Like same thing.
From I think Disney Channel, y'all remember AJ and what's her?
Allie and AJ.
That's who she reminded me of. They should have been her.
They should have, but I don't know what happened. Like they only had Disney success for real.
They had some good music.
They did, but they only had Disney success.
I didn't even know they were sisters. I thought they were just close friends, but
I thought the Jonas Brothers was gonna go off too.
They did go off. They just took a break.
I mean, like longer.
Yeah, longevity.
They decided to go their separate ways. You see the most popular brother is Nick Jonas. Look at what he's doing.
Nick was really the best one this whole time, though.
even Nick admitted it. He said they broke up because of Nick.
I didn't know that.
He thought he was the star. They broke up because of Nick.
I mean, he kind
well, at
of
least
he is.
I mean, he was the star. Honestly, he was.
He is.
Like I give the other brothers their credit, but I don't know. Nick was just the one that stood out. And that's how
I say Nick stands out. Joe is great with the instruments, and
he's the lead. And he's the lead. And then there's Kevin. Who doesn't sing at all, but he's nice with it on the guitar.
Yeah.
But
he's
that's
the one who like backed away first, because I remember he ended up having a show, and he turned into a husband that he like was on.
Family Man.
He's
Kevin
a whole family
is like
man.
the drummer in Selena Enos Dinos. You know, that was her sister. She was known, but she just never was heard.
Yeah, she wasn't in the spotlight like that too much.
But you be like, oh yeah, she nice on that drum. She was nice on the drums.
But all three Jonas brothers, they stuck together, and obviously they came back. You know, they're on tour now, so it's cool. I think they put out like 2 albums since they returned.
One Direction.
They've been split, bro.
I know, but like what happened?
They split when we were in high school, bro.
Yeah, but what happened?
I really care for One Direction like that.
You didn't care for One Direction. One Direction was like
I didn't care for them like that either, but after like hearing their stuff,
it was either One Direction or Big Time Rush at that time.
Yeah. They were like the last of like that boy band era.
There's always gonna be one out of the group that surpasses people, and that happened to be Harry.
That happened to be Harry at first.
I thought Zayn.
It was Zayn at first. He was the first to it. It was Zayn at first because he was the first to go out and attempt it. But he hasn't put out a project in a minute. And then Harry Styles came out.
Is like,
and now Harry's blowing up.
Like
blowing up.
Yeah,
who?
Harry's
Harry Styles.
Oh, Harry, yeah.
Harry Styles just became the one.
I ain't gonna lie, Harry, that's my boy.
And I think Harry has done like a movie or 2 before.
And then there's another prime example of a group that split and one came out and blew up, and that's NSYNC. Who are we talking about?
Justin.
JT.
Okay.
It happens all the time.
There's always just that one. It's just that one.
Literally look at that group and be like, that's the one right there.
Exactly.
That's him. The rest of them, they was just like there. Just like
wait.
Next.
Let's go. Next.
When you got
RL.
Like you just look at RL, you like
yeah. Or
the other ones you hear them, but
Drew Hill, Cisco.
Yep.
Boom.
Cisco.
You know what I'm saying? B2K, Omarion, even though that situation was kind of different.
What's the other? Was it Fifth Harmony?
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Normani came out of that.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. So with Fifth Harmony, who I loved back then, I'm not even going to cap. Normani was the one that got pushed through the black community, obviously, because we knew that she deserved better and we knew her talent. We recognized it. She hasn't put nothing out though.
No.
She probably did like a feature.
I think she's a part of PG Lane.
I have not heard not one thing from her, maybe a feature since the group split. And everybody else is on their solo ventures. We know Camila Cabello's been killing it solo, honestly, if we're being real. And then the others have been.
The last song she dropped, how many years ago? That was a couple years ago. Wild Side.
I don't know, but
because Wild Side went crazy because Cardi was on it.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably
that was like Cardi peak. So I feel like that's why it helped. Cause you see Cardi name.
So we really went way off the topic of what I was trying to do. So Taylor Swift, right? The reason why I brought her up, and then you mentioned Beyonce. Shannon Sharp on his Nightcap podcast said that Beyonce doesn't move the needle the way Taylor Swift does. Now, first things first, what the hell does move the needle even mean before I even give my own opinion? Because I want to make sure I get terms right first.
The needle. You go from green to red. She's on that green side.
Like, think about like a screen meter. Like you have it's not so high.
Like Taylor Swift.
Taylor like with a bit, that's what he's trying to say. Like she's breaking.
Yeah. But you got Beyonce. She like right here. It's
okay. So now that we understand what that means. My bad, Quan. I didn't even mean to do that.
I know you good, bro.
Do y'all agree with that statement? We all black, so we know who we're siding with here. But I'm just saying, like, if we really, really sit down and compare the two, do we agree with that statement?
The only reason why I say it makes sense is because you got Taylor on both sides. I don't know how much Beyonce got an impact on the other community, on the white community, but you got black people that love Taylor Swift. You got white people who love Taylor Swift. You got Asian people who love Taylor Swift. Like, it just goes on and on. It's the same way with Beyonce, but you don't know how she really affects that white community. I don't really see a white person, not saying that y'all don't, but I don't see a white person just riding down the street listening to a Beyonce song. I've seen a black person in a car listen to a Taylor Swift song. Like,
I've seen quite a few in my life
screen
of all colors that have listened to Beyonce. If you just feel like you that bitch, you're listening to Beyonce. I've seen a lot of people in the, LGBTQ community of all shades, heights, sizes, who are like, yeah, I feel like that bitch. I'm listening to Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. I feel very neutral about that opinion. I feel like both of them get their recognition where it's due. Breaking the needle. I mean, I feel like Beyonce has been global too. You know what I'm saying? People all over the world scream for Beyonce when she go on tour.
At the Super Bowl, that's what like when Beyonce performed, maybe I don't know.
But Beyonce performed with what, Maroon 5, I think it was.
She didn't have multiple performances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was about to say. So she's been on that motherfucker. She been up there a couple times.
She done been doing a lot. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know.
We all know that
like Taylor is weird. She gets her flowers. I'm not like, shunning her or nothing like that. But also the age difference between the two, how long she's been in the career compared to Taylor Swift. And how many times she done been around this whole, you feel me?
Yeah, Beyonce's been in
this
since
her first go round.
Yeah, Beyonce's been in it since like 94, 95. So
this is not her first. And another person from the last conversation we just pulled off of, who y'all know who came out that group. Who stood out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like they both doing their thing. I don't really know if I can say moving the needle or not. They both move the needle in their own way with their own fan base. Like, Beyonce ain't never not. People be selling out shows. They don't give a fuck how much the ticket is.
Okay, here's this though. I have never seen Beyonce at a football game either. So if we see Beyonce at a football game, would the cameras be on her every 5-10 minutes?
It kind of show you though how big Taylor is.
If she performing, she don't really be out at the game shit.
When you think about it,
I might have seen her one time at a game before, like her and Jay-Z like spotted, but they were.
But as you like pay attention, Taylor's not performing; she's just sitting.
Beyonce part, like, she got part ownership in the Rockets. You still don't hear shit about that. Jay-Z got part ownership of the Nets. When he was there, you really ain't see him on the screen like that. But
no, NBA is different.
But
NBA is different though, because they're always doing like the celebrity like spots, like where they who's at the game.
You go to we go back to the NFL. Who else be at the goddamn football games almost every week? And she big to us, but you don't see her on the screen every week. Sierra, she be at Russell Wilson game
every time
on the screen every
goddamn
week.
Yeah,
I catch her. I get pictures, but not through TV.
Yeah, I'm saying on the TV, the NFL goddamn Fox on goddamn CBS. When Taylor Swift is at that game, they gonna throw a cut up there. They don't do that shit for CM. You know how many games?
Well, I can argue that. Let me argue why. Let me argue why though. I can argue why.
Married.
They are married. I can argue why. Look at Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift versus Sierra and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson
has won a Super Bowl too.
He did win a Super Bowl. All eyes and stuff was all on him because the Seattle Seahawks were hot at that time. Mm-hmm. And Sierra, even though she'd be at the games, she was also quiet around that time because she was only putting music out every few years, and she would be on the back end of things. So if you're not doing nothing in front of the camera ain't gonna keep their eyes on you like that.
Yeah.
And she's been pregnant 4-5 damn times. God damn. With Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, who's the top team right now? Who's been winning the past few Super Bowls? It's been the Kansas City Chiefs.
But who?
And outside of
the quarterbacks. I ain't saying the quarterback. One of the quarterbacks that put on, yes, the black man can carry the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
That is true.
Why?
Wait. We know other black quarterbacks back in the day. We gonna forget Michael Vick ass? What's up?
No. I'm talking about around that time. You got Russell Wilson, RG3, you got Kaepernick. Like we still had broke in at that time.
I got you.
Like before that, yeah, you got McNabb, Vince Young, Vic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got them, but they still was like
that was a different era. That was a different era.
Of white quarterbacks left. You look at the goddamn. You look from after Russell Wilson, RG3, and all them. Now look at the goddamn NFL. You got Lamar Jackson. You got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You got Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
You got
Deshaun Watson.
Stroud, Anthony Richardson. Like I could go on and on. And you got Sierra.
James Winston.
One of the biggest pop R&B stars from when we started. She don't get no attention on the goddamn screen.
If this was probably 2005, she'd get all the camera time.
Oh yeah,
boy, that's when she was like going crazy. I'm not saying that she's out of her prime, but that's when like she was just straight music and nothing else. Nothing else.
More private.
Yeah, and you got Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, who's been like this is like one of the biggest marketing strategies I've ever heard, because we haven't seen Taylor Swift at any games until Travis Kelce said on his podcast with his brother that he was going to shoot a shot. And then it came to fruition. It came true. And now you see them two and they're going like, I don't know. This is a good man versus woman little joint. So they say men have two options with women when it comes to arguments. First option, you lose any argument and say sorry, just take the L. Or two, you win any argument, which will make her angry, and then you say sorry. Quan, how you feeling? Which one are you doing?
We got to say sorry regardless, so it don't matter.
That is true. But a nigga like me, call it what you want. I will take option 2 any day. Don't care.
I mean, yeah, because
motherfuckers can literally. I'm sorry, but if I literally catch you doing something and you try to make logic out of it, like you're gonna piss me off, because I'm not gonna say something without knowing for the fact that you did it. I'm not finna go off of assumptions. Like,
I'm not even talking.
I probably recorded you doing something. Like I literally seen you doing something, and then didn't say nothing about it at that moment because like I got heated as fuck. And I don't know if I would have said something to you in that moment. Like, bro, I would have tweaked out with you.
I'm not even talking. Sure. I'm not even talking messing up or cheating or anything like that. I don't know what direction you were going.
It don't even gotta be
just
cheating.
that.
It just be any type of situation.
Just any type of situation.
I'm talking. Like, why are you trying to make it a debate every single fucking time?
I don't agree with this. That's just me though. I am a rare. It's rare women out here. Like for me, in my relationship, it's never been to like you got to choose two options as the man to either way go. You can say sorry in an argument, like no. And if it ever gets to a point where you feel like you got to say sorry to me, I'm also going to accept accountability for where I lie in the situation, and it's not going to just be you saying sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them people that's just going to be like, oh, you're in the wrong, boo, fuck you, like. You're always doing
I
this
hate
shit. Like, no, I
dismissive
know
You
I
people.
know
can
how
make
If I'm
long
mistakes
telling you
too.
I
it
feel
I'm
takes
this
for a
human,
way,
you know
woman
what
to
I'm
say
saying? If you
sorry?
call me out,
it don't
I
take that
expect for you to
long.
call me out. And if
It don't take
Shit
that
me,
long.
A
shit
woman
me,
will
shit me
never
to get a
say the two
motherfucker to
words
say
next to
I
each other.
apologize.
I'm sorry.
Bro,
I
if I'm wrong,
apologize.
I'm gonna
They will
if I'm wrong, I'm gonna
never.
apologize. But I know
that's a
for a
lie.
fact, like
That's a lie.
that's
I say it all the
that's
time.
cap, G.
I say it all the time.
That shit take
I say
that
sorry
shit take
before
like
he
2
say
days.
sorry. He'll be like, "What you saying sorry for?" I felt like I did this, to you. And sometimes he'd be like, "Bro, I didn't even take it that way. Why are you
We need
apologizing?"
more women like you. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
my
quick
thing
to
is,
apologize. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't ever want to
Like
be in a
what?
situation
we need more
with
women
my
like you.
partner. And as a partnership, we're supposed to be in this together. I'm not into arguments. That shit
Me
don't sit
either.
well with me physically. When
Me
I get
either.
hyped up, when I tell you my body physically don't be taking that shit, I will have a nosebleed. I was just talking about that last night. Like if I get overstressed, my nose will bleed. I don't have time to be arguing with about shit for real. So if we do ever have a disagreement, we're going to communicate about it. If we need to separate, we're going to separate. We're going to come back together when we're all, calm. And if you need to say sorry for how you made me feel, cool. If I need to say sorry to you for how I made you feel, cool. But it's never going to be one sided, like you just wrong and I'm just right. Like that's not how fucking partnerships work. Even if y'all had a miscommunication, people still felt the way they feel and their feelings are still valid. So you need to take accountability for how you made that person feel in the
Exactly.
situation.
And
Point blank,
don't want
period.
me to
And
don't
that
want
go
me to
for any
validate your
type of
feelings, and then you
relationship, not
can't
even
validate
just
mine.
romantic. That's platonic. Like everybody's entitled to feel how they feel. If you made them feel some type of way, cool. Even if that wasn't your intention, you need to take accountability for that and apologize. Like that's not what I came off as. You know what I'm saying? This is how I felt about the situation, or this is where I was thinking about it. I didn't know that the way I was moving made you feel this way. So let me, take accountability for that. Take a step back and then correct my actions. That's how you go about things. I ain't never been the type of person be like my nigga always wrong or you gotta always apologize to me. I want my nigga
No,
to
and I
be,
hate
you
when
know what
people.
I'm saying?
Ooh,
I want to look
yeah.
up to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be feeling like you gotta get on your knees and fucking kiss my motherfucking feet all the time. Like, no, this is not that.
So here's my question then. So why do you feel like women don't like losing arguments? And when I say just argue, I mean just it could be something as little as just a, like you said, a miscommunication or just a disagreement on anything. If a woman is wrong in that, why can't she just say that or whatever, accept the fact? When a man speaks his piece, all of a sudden they want to flip it and make it as if we sound crazy or that we look crazy. They're just trying to find any way possible to win the argument. If not worse, what they gonna do is they gonna pull up some random shit that you done spilt, which I will get into later. It's one of those things where it's like they'll try to break
Projection.
you. They can't. They're trying
They'll
to break you
project.
at
They'll
that point.
deflect. They'll
Like
do.
you're winning the art. The man is literally winning the argument. He's valid. He's bringing up good points. He's clearly
Accountability is the problem.
the
That
accountability.
is
Why
the
can't they
problem.
take the accountability? That's the
People
question.
don't want to
Why
take
can't they take the
accountability.
accountability?
Women do not want to. I want to say everybody's like that, but if we're talking just women do not want to take accountability, especially within the stigma in today's time, since everybody's jumping on everybody's bandwagon of opinions that niggas ain't shit and that niggas are always wrong. So I'm not about to be the person that's losing an argument when I know this nigga always wrong, and that's not the way to think. You know what I'm saying? Like you obviously with him for a reason. You liking to be here. So if you want to keep this going, you want to sustain longevity in your relationship, you need to learn how to take a pause and say sorry. You're not gonna be, especially if you find a good one, they're not gonna stay around for that. They know their worth. They know that they can find somebody who can actually communicate with them at the end of the day if they feel some type of way, and vice versa.
No,
They're not finna
did
sit up in here and deal with no girl where they gotta basically grovel and motherfucking sulk and kiss her feet and wait on her hand and foot because she feels some type of way. And all she's doing is taking advantage of you. She's just trying to figure out how she can get her way out of a situation. Okay, I don't made this nigga feel sorry for me or he feel bad, so let me try to get that thing that I always wanted. Or let me go back and circle back around to that main thing that we got the arguing about. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. It's
Yeah,
all
no.
it's all
I'm gonna tell you
accountability
one thing.
and societal societal opinions and standards that people have created over time as far as this man woman versus woman thing, and it doesn't have to be versus nothing. We're really the same. We're two sides of the same coin. I figure out where your place is in your relationship and where their place is, and y'all mesh together. It don't got to be all this separation. Y'all don't got to be at war all the time. That's not what relationships are about.
I could go the rest of my life.
And people feel like arguments are a war. Like, y'all don't have to take it that far. It's just a conversation. It's a lot of the time arguments are miscommunication. Somebody thought one thing and you thought another thing, and now we're arguing about this because we both standing on what we said. Versus, okay, this is how you made me feel about it and how I made you feel about this one thing, and coming to realize, oh, maybe we weren't supposed to be arguing about this. By the time you get to that argument, you should be laughing like, damn, we really was sitting here arguing about the stupidest shit. You feel me? Like, a lot of the time arguments just be petty. It be petty arguments. It don't be nothing serious for them.
I can go the rest of my life without hearing. I just find it funny, or I just find it crazy.
The only time that ever come out my mouth is when I'm trolling.
And the shit be like weeks after, like literally, like, bro, Red, I know you done been with a female. Everything's good. Then out of nowhere, she just get the fuck quiet, and every time you say what's wrong, it's nothing wrong. Then like 2 weeks later, I just find it funny, like out of nowhere.
It's one of those situations where, like, yeah, she's quiet. You ask her what's wrong, she's not saying nothing. You're still trying to get her to say something like, what the hell is wrong with you? What's going on? Did I do something? Did something happen? Like, what's going on? Quiet. When you leave it alone, they want to say, I think it's funny how, because you're just leaving it alone. All of a sudden, you're not attending to the feelings, or obviously there's emotion there. I tried to ask you 5 times and you didn't answer. So what? I'm going to dead it.
For a whole 2 weeks, you said ain't nothing wrong.
You deaded it verbally by not saying nothing.
And that's another thing that I don't understand with women as a woman. Like,
you want to know what I hate?
Y'all want,
I'm gonna tell you another one that I hate.
Y'all partners to basically mind read what the fuck going on with you, like, or you want somebody to keep pressing you, even though you clearly being dismissive. Like, I'm fine, I don't want to talk about it. When you know you want to talk about it, you know you want him to care. You know you want him to.
You want to know what I hate?
To be there. Dudes are not finna keep doing that. We're adults. You're gonna tell me what's wrong with you, and we can move through it, or we're not gonna talk about it. It's just that simple.
A woman will legit be at home. You would tell her come over. In her mind, something's wrong. She not fucking with you. She will literally get in her car to come to your house to sit like this and be mad.
Bro, listen. This is my response from here on out, right? When you mess up and you don't even know that you messed up, or maybe she's mad at something and it has something to do with you, you have no clue what the fuck she's talking about. You have no clue what because she doesn't bring up the situation. She hits you with the, you know what you did, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, if I knew, would we be having this conversation right now?
Right.
Of all people, you know me, I would know when I did something. So if I'm over here confused as fuck, don't you think I need some goddamn information?
I need some context. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
And I'm real quick to tell you how I'm feeling now. I have to work on, like, not shutting down when I feel some type of way. Because if I feel overstimulated, like, I will shut down.
I'll be shut
down. But
I'll
come back around me like I felt this type of way because this is how I feel. You made me feel this way because X, Y, and Z.
Me, I can't hold it in, because if you make me feel some type of way, I get anxiety. Like, I get anxiety to the point where I have word vomit, and if I don't get it out, then it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse until I tweak out with you.
But at least you get it out, and the nigga will get the message. See, this is where women fuck up, right? I'm gonna stick with you. You get stuff out. So this is where women go wrong. You get stuff out. You say how you feel. The man will respond and try to say how he feels on it and stuff like that. We hear you. We heard you. We took in what you said. We had no choice because you was all in our grill and yelling and saying all kinds of extra shit anyway. We heard you. But when we speak, all of a sudden you deaf. When we speak, we'll say a whole bunch of shit like how you said a whole bunch of shit, but you're only going to respond to wherever we got you fucked up at, ignoring everything else that supported what I said before that, or maybe even after that.
I mean, so now that's in some cases, because
now it's going like this instead of going like this.
Then you got me fucked up, because for one, more than likely you got me fucked up because you're not acknowledging the fact that I told you made me feel some way. Now, this is not just saying that you would do this, but I'm just saying, if you don't acknowledge how I'm feeling, you tell me that you did not do nothing to me, then you're dismissing my feelings. And that's where you got me fucked up. You can say a whole bunch of other shit that I can hear you, but I'm just going to hear that you dismiss my feelings. So therefore, I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about because you dismissed my feelings in the beginning. So why should I be caring about what the fuck you're talking about?
In the beginning of the conversation or the beginning of the situation at hand that led to the
conversation? When I brought to you how I felt, you dismissed the situation and said I did not do that. Gotcha. Instead of saying, well, I'm sorry that I made you feel that way, but that was not my intention. That was not my intention. Like that just,
and then we can move forward with what you feel and how you want to move forward. So, okay, well, at least you heard my feelings. That's not what you came off. That's not how you meant to come off, but you did rub me away. But at least we got a clear understanding. Like I said, you tell me how you felt, how I made you feel. We established that it was a miscommunication, and then we move forward from the situation. If you just dismiss one side, it's gonna be hard for the person. Me, I'm probably gonna hear you, but I'm still gonna tell you what I said still stands. Some people dismiss it.
I'm gonna add on to that because I definitely said this on Twitter one day and it blew the fuck up. I'm not even joking. Like people even went under the joint and made quotes out of it, and I screenshotted the fuck out of that shit because I did not know people was fucking with my quote like that. It's like this: when discussing or when arguing, whatever, you say your piece, I say my piece. We both hear each other out and try to come together and communicate unselfishly to come to a solution instead of being one-sided with it because of your own personal feelings.
Yep.
That's what will lead to a successful conversation when it comes to discussing things or any kind of argument. Like, get out your feelings, set feelings aside. If we can literally focus on each other right now, everything, I mean, depending on how bad it is, because sometimes, you know, certain situations are worse than others. Yeah. Some situations are always worse than the others. So don't get me wrong on that. But I'm saying, like, just, you got to have those tough conversations. You got to have, you know, conversations that may feel uncomfortable, but you have to do that in order for things to work. Because, like everybody says that's in a relationship, not everything is all sunshine and rainbows. You're going to go through your ups and downs. How are you going to get back up from wherever down you at? You're just going to just give up.
Communication and accountability is the biggest problem.
It's the biggest one, and we have the hardest time accomplishing that, and it's crazy. And I'm pretty sure we're all at fault at this. Everybody on this panel is at fault, but everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching this is at fault. Everybody's at fault, and that just causes so much toxicity and dysfunction. And we all just really just got to do better, honestly.
Yeah.
Now, since we're on this topic, I'm about to switch gears because one of my favorite basketball players of all time, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, Big Shaq himself, the Diesel, was on his podcast, and he said that men should not open up to women because when stuff goes down, she'll just throw it all back in your face. Now, granted, even though we just had a whole spill about conversation and stuff like that, that's true, bro. That's so true. It is. I don't know why. That's just a cheat. That's a cheat code. That's a hit below the belt just to, like I said earlier, win the whole argument or whatever, or something's just not going your way, so you just gotta boom or whatever the case may be. Like, as females, Keely and Aminah, y'all both have boyfriends. How do y'all feel when y'all have a sit down and y'all man is feeling down and he is literally spilling his whole heart out and emotions to y'all? How do y'all feel? Like, how do y'all take that in? What goes on through y'all mind when a man literally opens up to y'all like that?
Like, I appreciate it because you
don't lie. I don't want to say it makes me happy because I don't want to say I'm happy to see my man down, but it makes me happy because it's
you can talk to him.
As men, especially as Black men, it's very hard for men to open up. So when you get to that point of vulnerability where you just got to get this off your chest and you feel like you don't got nobody to turn to, that makes me feel good that I can be that safe space for you to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time for me in my relationship, my boyfriend doesn't really talk to a lot of people like that. He's a very private person. And a lot of time he'll just put his feelings on the back burner. Like, are you okay? Like, how are you feeling? And when he really just can't handle it, that's when he'd be like, you know what? I just need to talk to you about this. Like, this has really been eating at me, X, Y, and Z. And, you know, I take that in and try to make him feel better. Where that's the, you know, obviously we're going to talk about it. I don't want to like joke in a situation where you feel like something serious. But my goal out of the situation, or at least out of the end of the conversation, is to make you smile. whether I say something goofy or I do something silly or something like that. Like after everything's all said and done, I want you to be happy. I want you to know that everything will be okay. God brought us this far. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to leave you in the trench forever. You're going to be back in the valley. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your time back in the sun. And we always have conversations like this towards each other. But yeah.
Now, I've never seen you mad before, Aminah, but I've seen Keely mad on many occasions. And her potty mouth is on 1,000.
Too bad.
So I want to ask Keely first, have you ever thrown stuff back at a man's face that he told you that was personal?
If he did it to me, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, my last relationship, like, bro.
Are you eating that ass up?
On God, I definitely am, because like you'll do it to me first. I'm never the first person like this. Like, I'm not trying to start some shit. When I say something and I'm telling you how I feel, and you make it seem like I'm starting some shit, and then you bring up some shit that I said, then I'm gonna bring up some shit that you said. That's just how it's gonna be. Because if I wasn't going that way and you went that way, oh, I'm going that way too. You want to take it there, I'm gonna take it to hell. Like, for sure. That's just...
I've never seen you mad before, so how do you act? I don't get it when saying when shit hit the fan.
Well, you can, and Keely can vouch for this. I'm a very emotional person. I will probably cry before I get angry. Like,
those are the scariest ones, man. You yell at me. If you cry, bro, that is I
cry all the time. Like,
but listen, I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to cut you off. Quan, you can attest to this, bro. If a woman cries, bro, that is the origin story of a villain. After them tears dry up, my nigga, run. She is coming for you.
If I cry, you better get the fuck out of my way, because now I'm gonna tweet.
Run, bro. She is coming for you.
Yeah, I cry, but I don't think I've ever even when I was with my last relationship and he did so much to me, I ain't never tried to like throw shit in the person's face. That doesn't make me feel good, because I don't like for people to do that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But when we're in an argument, no, it's just, you said this, and that. That's what it's gonna be. I'm not pulling up no past shit unless you, like she said, unless you pull up some past shit. But for the most part, I'm gonna just let it be what it is. A lot of the time, especially the way my relationship works, I think we're the perfect balance, because he's somebody who's a little more rigorous and I'm very emotional. So like, it softens him in a way. Like, he might be like, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling passionate, and then I might cry. And it's not like and it's not like, you know what I'm saying, like he bullied me or nothing, but it reminds him, like, I need to be softer with you. Like, I need to be softer. Let's dial this back. This is what I really meant by that. Like, I didn't mean to make you feel this way. It works for us. And for me, it kind of works the opposite. Like, I need to kind of toughen up a bit and just like really consolidate my feelings before I just go straight to crying. Because when I tell you I cry in an instant, I'm mad, I cry. Nah, it's very rare I get an angry cry. Like Keely said, if you get me to the point where I'm so mad I fucking cry, you better get the fuck out of my face, because I'm about to do something to you. And I'm not even somebody who's violent for real, but it's up here. It's up here.
I'm the wrong word. I'm kind of stupid, because if I see a girl cry, I be really wanting to like hug her and try to like hug the feelings out. But I know in my mind, if she had a knife in her hand, I'd die.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
If she's crying and you're trying to put your hands on her, oh my God.
You gotta run. Just run.
Walk
out
of there, man.
She has a pillow that she can cry on. Just run. Because once the tears dry up, it's dangerous.
Don't touch me.
She might even let you hug her. She gonna do that. But when you finish, soon as she look up, back up.
Yep,
I ain't gonna lie though. This is a perfect example of how I am. Like, I think one of the first disagreements me and my boyfriend had was a couple of years ago. And this when I was still living in Atlanta. He was about to take me to work, and we were on the phone, and we had a disagreement about something. I can't remember what the disagreement was. Obviously, it's stupid, but he felt some type of way, and he hung up on me. Like, he's the type of person, when he's upset, like, his feelings shut off. Not he's like cold-hearted towards me, but he's not somebody who taps into his lovingness. He don't want to be touched. I don't want you to hug me. Ain't nothing against you. I don't want you to kiss me. I'm just not feeling it right now. Like, I'm not feeling it. And for me, that bothers me, because I'm somebody who, I'm like physical touch, and like, I'm very emotional. I'm very caring when it comes to my partner. So he hung up the phone, and he don't quickly, like, if he feels some type of way, I know he feels some type of way, because he'll hang up the phone without saying I love you. And I'd be like, oh, that's how you feel? Oh, okay. So this before we said I love you though. So he like hung up the phone. He's on the way to pick me up. I'm feeling some type of way, and I'm getting really in my feelings. Like I really made him feel some type of way. I don't like the way I'm feeling right now. Like I was getting really emotional. By the time I got in the car, I just held his hand. Like we held hands, you know, on the way wherever we're going. And I just started crying. And he was like, "What's wrong with you?" Like he just completely back to normal. Like, "What's wrong?" And I was like crying, like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean, you know, to make you feel some type of way. I don't want us to like break up or anything." Like he was like, "It was never that serious for me, baby. It's okay. Like it's cool." And it's just like that's usually how I am. Like I'll think about it, be like, "I'm sorry, I did not mean to make you feel like that. X, Y, Z. That's not what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do." Yeah. I don't like to do all that. Rah, rah, rah. Bitch, you got me. Yeah. If I get to that point, you really got me.
I'm gonna need you to put some in your put some. I don't need to stop cracking.
He want me to put little muscles on. Yeah. No. If I really get to a point of anger, yeah. Like, and anybody who knows me, whether it's from childhood or not, people know I'm all the same. Like, if you really get me to a point of anger, you really got me fucked up, because I'm a very, very, very nice person. Like I will literally cry before I get mad. Don't fuck with me to the point of anger. If I get to that point,
I'm out that bitch.
I'm gonna fucking
Quan.
harm you.
All right, bruh. We got to switch it up. So, I mean, you know, because we have to give our take on it too. Has a woman ever thrown hella personal shit at your face that you spilled to her before?
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel? And how did you handle the situation?
I felt stupid, and I felt betrayed because I'm not the type to do that. I won't ever do that to nobody, because I know people go through things and certain shit can affect them in certain ways. So I would never do that to nobody. So for somebody to do that to me was kind of weird. I'm kind of selfish. So I was just like hurt, and I just left. I just got out of there. I was like, ain't no need to stick around and hear the shit that I told you to myself. Like I already know this shit. Like now you making me feel bad because you repeating this shit to me, but you trying to make me feel bad about it. I'm not about to sit here and stay here and listen to that. So I got to fuck.
I can say that out of all females I've ever been with in my life or just dealt with, I think maybe only one or two threw shit in my face.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of times.
Yeah, it wasn't every single one. So I can attest to that. So not every girl does it, but obviously because of the social conversation, a lot of women do. But yeah, maybe only two, and one that really like reminds me of one is probably like a ex-girlfriend that I had that I dated a few years ago. I mean, the only thing that she would throw at me was just current stuff that she would want me to like fix and work on. Like there was a point where I wasn't making enough bread or I was low on money, and she would just shout it out. Like I would try to like make a plan for us to do something. With what? You're broke. I was like, well, damn.
What?
Or we'll be walking in the mall or some shit, and every fucking place that had a fucking a hire ad, this place is hiring. I'm like, well, God, Joe, like it wasn't like I didn't have a job. I had a job at the time, just money was just a little low at the time. That was it. And
it sounded like you was unemployed.
Oh, and she definitely made it sound like I was unemployed. I was employed. It was one of those times where like hours were running low, which means money was coming in slow. So it was like that's all that it was. And plus, you know, around this time in my life, I didn't have a car yet, and she did. She had this independent mindset. And you know, with women who have these independent mindsets, who's accomplished so much stuff and work stuff through on their own and through their own will and stuff like that, you know, they put themselves to a high standard, and whoever they let in their life, they want them on that same standard or higher. And so in my case, I was kind of like on my way there. I was kind of right here. So it did look bad, but she was generous enough to still accept me for, you know, for me in my situation. All she wanted to see was me working towards it. So when things wasn't really going right, she would always point that out every single time. And for a while, it made me feel less than. I didn't like that.
She's probably jealous of you.
So that's all it was.
She was jealous.
What was to be jealous of?
Sometimes, and jealous works in strange ways. People are jealous of things that you don't even think are worth anything. You know what I'm saying? You probably nowhere.
That ain't jealousy. A woman is quick
or
to tell
envy.
you broke.
Sometimes people want to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? Because they see
That's
potential.
true.
It could even
If
be.
it ain't one thing, a woman is quick to tell you broke. You ain't got no damn money. That ain't no goddamn jealousy.
Not even that.
Y'all just like doing that shit.
If something didn't work out, he said if something didn't work out for him, she was quick to like hop on that because she didn't want to see shit work out for him. Why is that? That obviously you're envying something that you don't want to work out, right?
She just like the fact to tell him that she got more money than him. A woman love that.
I ain't never been that type of person. I ain't never been that
type of person, but I ain't gonna lie. If you try to like, how can I say this? Like, I ain't gonna lie. My last relationship, I used to feel like I'm in competition, but I'm not the one in competition. But you're in competition with me because of where you work and where I work. Me, I'm getting them corporate. I'm getting them corporate jobs because I don't have shit on my record. You have to work underneath the table for shit, or you got to work at somewhere where somebody owns some shit. Like, envy. And I'm just,
He was envious. He was envious of your life. Sometimes it's just that simple.
And like, I even had to tell one of his best friends, like, bro, I feel like I'm in competition with my significant other. Like, can you can you give me some advice? I even told the best friend like how much I make and what I make, and I'm like, that was never a problem because I'm gonna buy you shit, I'm gonna buy me shit, I'm gonna buy my kids shit. Like, everybody's gonna be straight. Like, I don't care. But then when you have this secret issue about how I'm moving, like, nigga, I work hard for this. Like, nigga, I put myself in this position because this is where I need to be. Like, your background and the shit that you was doing don't have nothing to do with me. Like, you shouldn't even be mad at the shit that I'm doing. You should be like congratulating me, helping me. Like,
and you should be happy because I'm trying to benefit all of us in the long term. Mm-hmm. But you think about yourself. A lot of time it be envy, and you don't think that it's envy because you might feel like you're in the space where you don't want to be, but that might be a space that they're nowhere near. You know what I'm saying? And they'll try to bring you down.
Exactly, and try to isolate
things at you that will hurt you. Like, you're broke, you don't have this, you don't have that. But what do you have? You might have that, but are you happy inside? I might not be where I want to be, but I'm content with where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have that type of willpower in their mind, so they're gonna try to find any way to take what you have and use it against you.
Like, your business, you keep stopping on your business.
She could have been jealous of him. It might have not felt like it was nothing to be jealous of, but she might have not tried to accomplish half the shit that you was accomplishing at that time when you was dating her, and that made her feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
So she gonna try to shit on everything you do as soon as it don't work out. She gonna act like she your cheerleader, but as soon as that shit don't work out, she's the first one to say something. That's envy, bro. They move closest to you. They make it seem like they're your biggest supporters, but they wait for you to fuck up.
Exactly. So you
and
can be on the same level as them.
Comment when you do fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when Gabrielle Union said, "I felt like I was able or obligated to cheat because I made more money than my man in my last relationship."
See, that's a whole different subject, bro. That's a whole different subject. And actually, we're gonna hold on. So I'm gonna tell you this right now because I know we're pressed for time. Because I gotta get out of here. But we're gonna save that for the next episode because that's a completely different topic. That leads to a lot of things like who makes more money, does it matter? And then if you want to add the cheating part to it, are they obligated to this and that? That's all over the place. That'll take up 10 minutes of another episode on its own. So we're gonna save that. I'm actually writing it down as of right now while it's in my head because that right there, that could be like the next part after this because it kind of started building up towards that because I had a feeling one of y'all was gonna go that way. So we're gonna save that. All right, we're gonna save that. But I actually have to get up out of here because things I gotta do today. I'm pretty sure we all have stuff to do today and stuff like that. So we're gonna end it right there. It's been a cool conversation. Anything that we did not touch on that we had on this list, we're definitely going to touch on, but that topic right there is going to be added on. So y'all stay tuned for the next episode. So guys, it's been fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got to do, but I got to get the fuck up out of here. So hey, I had to cut it, but
I mean, we got what we needed.
Remember what we said about adulting earlier? Well, this is one of them goddamn adulting decisions. I got us to go.
Yep, Elmo, we tired.
We tired, Elmo. We tired, Elmo. I'm gonna have to go back and try to like be on the hunt for the little dancing emo joint so I can feel happy again like a kid. Because that was the last emo toy I ever had. Like, boy.
The twerking Elmo?
Yeah.
No, it was like
Working Elmo?
he was
It like
dancing
side to side.
and he was like spelling his name out while he was singing like ELM. Oh, some shit. I don't know. I had one of those when I was little.
Nah.
I remember the
Oh,
commercial.
Yeah, I had the twerking Elmo and his booty used to go up and down.
Yeah, that's weird. No. That's weird. No. Yeah. On that note, we will end it on that note. Yeah. I will catch y'all later. Everybody that's been watching and listening, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for being here. We know we got more episodes coming. So
share, like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes. And talk in the chat, damn it. I like, yeah, we will talk to y'all. God. Once again, it's been fun. Appreciate everybody for watching. Appreciate everybody for listening. This is the Young Ignant Podcast, episode 18. We will see y'all on the next one.
Yep.
Why do I have
because you did it on your phone. Because you did it on your phone. You did it on your phone.
I'm
you do
sure
this,
like it was a celebration.
You do this. This is the thing. You
not
do this.
Oh.
No, it happens everywhere now. Because if you go on IG Live, you do it on IG Live too.
They be like, it's your birthday, baby.
Boom. I forgot if it was like this, and then it's like the lasers and shit. No, it's like this. You do this, and then it's the lasers and shit. Yeah, it's funny.
I need to update my phone.
No, you got to do it with two hands. Like if you do it like this, and then it's the lasers.
Put it between your knees and do it.
I am.
Now go like this. No, the way my hands are right now.
Close your thumbs.
Close your thumb.
Oh.
Put the bottom of your thumbs together.
There you go, right there.
Oh, hey!
I'm weak as hell.
Hey,
we just taught y'all something if you didn't know.
All right. Okay.
All right.